Everyone, and welcome to what is apparently part 6 of Tokyo Dark Remembrance. I apologize wholeheartedly for the messed up state that part 5 is in over on my VOD channel. I couldn't figure out what exactly happened. All I know is that TikTok crashed on me last time, but I was able to save most of the experience. So we are going to continue right where I left off, which is exiting the cat cafe. Let me adjust this slightly. So what happened was I dealt with a contract negotiation, at least one half of it. Now I gotta go see if a Yakuza member is going to approve of the deal. It's not giving me any other options. Interesting. Hey, what are you doing here? Go back. Honestly, little one, I don't want you to get hurt. Go home. The cat's gonna follow with me to help out with the negotiations, isn't it? Also, if I sound a little out of it tonight, I kinda am, but for different reasons. So let's go back to Kabachiko. My sinuses! Welcome back. I assumed you took care of that little nuisance for me. I didn't have her sign it. I couldn't in good conscience ruin someone's life like that. Let me explain something to you. If I give you something to do, you don't come back until it's done. What? Do you think you're some sort of moral crusader, helping out the little guy? What'd she tell you anyway? That she was a small-town girl who could keep up with the big meanies in Tokyo? Put it that way, and I guess you do sound like I'm asking a bit much. Did she tell you about all of the cats she kept escaping? Or the ones who wandered into nearby businesses? How about the heaps of trash that were piling up around the place? If it weren't for me getting people off her back and cleaning up the place, those cats would probably be dead by now. What have we here, Detective, is a trust issue. You were too quick to take the other side because of who I am. Or at least you think I am. Pity. Kazu? Yes, boss. Take Ito outside and show her what happens when people disappoint me. Don't be too rough. I don't want to repeat of last time. Oh, and leave her face alone. I hate for someone to see a black eye and think she might be worthy of sympathy. I'll leave her jacket here. I like it. It's very chic. Did you know my friends tell me when all the police raids are coming? It's pretty handy, really. As a matter of fact, there's one scheduled for tomorrow. I'll be gone, of course, but if they were to find this jacket, well, who knows what they'd think. It'd be a pity if someone recognized it. Kazu, escort her out. Good luck finding that stupid little girl. Of course, the little kitty's here with us. That kitty is gonna be all the help we need. Hold on, Kazu. Ito, who is this? He's, I guess it's a stowaway from the cat cafe. He is. Huh. I see. I love him! And that's adorable. Look at his squishy little face. I can't have a detective beating around such a cute little face. What's his name? Beaten? I think his name was Tomo. Tomo! That's not much of a name for a man, is it? I shall call you Mr. Marshmallow. I can't believe I had to read that line, but I did it for you. About that blackmail and beating, Oh, that? Forget it. Really? Oh, good. Oh, Ito, lighten up. You're not a liability unless you start talking to your cop friends. And you wouldn't do that, would you? No. They likely wouldn't believe me at this point anyway. My thoughts exactly, so cheer up. How can you stay mad when looking at these big eyes and those little feet? I look at you and I see a woman whose priorities are all wrong, Ito. You don't appreciate what you have, only what you're looking for. That is until you find it. But then what? What's left? That said, I was serious about one thing. If you talk to any cops about my business or, my affection for cats, or anything like that, Kazu might pay a visit to your apartment and pick up where you left off. But who wants to think about the logistics of dismembering and disposing of a detective's body when you've got these little whiskers rubbing against you? Huh. Sachiko was right. You genuinely do love cats. So why make her sign a contract that would end with her having to put the cats down? Sachiko isn't as perfect and as cute as this seems. She might love her cats, but she has a strange way of caring for them. She owes me a great debt, and it's my right to collect it. If her cafe shut down, I'd make sure those cats had a home, though I can't say the same for their owner. This job is about tough decisions, not legal ones, like you cops make. In my business, you have to sleep with the choices you make, not leave them at the door when you hand the case over to the courts. Mr. Marshmallow likes being picked up. Aww. He is pretty cute. I'm not sure if you meant for this outcome, but I have to say, you have some guts coming back here like you did. I thought you'd be another pushover cop to keep me in my pocket. I underestimated you. And in doing so, I've given you information on one of my weaknesses. It's funny, really. I spend so much time making sure I'm not seen as the weak woman all these men expect me to be, that I don't feel like myself sometimes. Something I'm sure you understand quite well. Tell you what, I'll let you have that one little weakness of mine. It's only fair. I know so many of yours, after all. In a different life, maybe we could have been friends. Kazu, stand down for now. Ito, consider yourself lucky. I'll let you keep your jacket tonight. On the third bath. Alright, forget the cat cafe contract. I'll get one of my boys to deal with it later. What is it you wanted again? Now I had to speak to Omega's company president, Higashi, about a girl who signed with his agency. That's right, our missing agency president and one of his many projects. What a despicable little man. I'll tell you now, I had no problem taking control of the business from him. I left him as president to keep a few of his clients happy, a decision I regret now. I'll ask, did you kill him? People don't make me much money when they're dead, Detective. No, I want to find him alive. Unfortunately, I'm just in the dark as about where he disappeared to, as you are, I'm afraid. A deal's a deal, though. While you were out, I got the address of one of his old hideouts, and the code to get in. Oh, we're going back. We're gonna go back and use that pin pad, aren't we? Hey, Shane, how you doing? I can't guarantee you'll find anything there, but I said I'd tell you what I knew, and that's what I know. You haven't sent one of your stooges to check it out for you. Stooges, I like you, but don't push it. As I said earlier, me and my man can afford to be spotted right now, especially in the area getting so much special attention. Special attention? Doesn't Kabuchiko get enough attention on its own? Kabuchiko is what it is, but this isn't in Kabuchiko. This particular spot got its reputation, and subsequently its extra police patrols, a bit more recently. Oh, you're playing Time Stranger! I have not been able to play Time Stranger yet, Shane. In fact, I'm playing Dragon Quest XI on my own, because my friend Robert is playing Dragon Quest XI, and we have fun stuff. How can I get rid of this AI? I'll figure out how to disable the AI at a later date, but it shouldn't show up in the stream. But yeah, no, he's playing Dragon Quest, I'm playing Dragon Quest, and I have the urge to actually complete Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete Edition. Let's just say Megas right now, and I did 1/12 of the boss's HP because your team got wiped. Ugh! That is a difficulty spike. But yeah, no, I'm going to play Cyber Sleuth at some point. Probably not on stream, I just need to figure out when. In fact, I hear there's still an ongoing investigation there. Of course you're in danger. We're all in danger! I understand that you'd be intimately familiar with that area, and the incident that happened there. My condolences on the loss of your partner, Detective Tanaka, by the way. All the papers are rushing to make you out to be incompetent, or worse, some sort of psychotic killer. Maddening, isn't it? My friends in police headquarters say you two were close. That's no way to lose someone you love. I suppose it's not too much to ask what really happened. Was there really someone there that night? Thanks for the condolences, but what happened that night isn't something I want to discuss right now. Suit yourself. Let's change the subject back to Higashi. Give me a moment. I'm trying to go into my settings real quick. Nope, no idea how to take care of it. Oh well, such as life. It took a bit of digging to find that address. Seems he was keeping a second hideout in Shinjuku under a fake name. Now that we know where it is, he probably knows we do. I highly doubt he'd be stupid enough to stay holed up in it. But I also doubt he'd be smart enough to completely clean the place out before he left town either. There's probably something in there that will lead us right to him. Get what you want? Then let Kazu know where the slime is so we can straighten him out. He'll get those fantasies of running away out of his head. The code to the door is 11235. Really? Really? Fibonacci sequence. Part of this game is getting predictable. It's the only key padlock on the street. You can't miss it. For what it's worth, I'd wish you good luck finding your little girl. But remember, you can't save them all. Ayami Ito. Oh, and Ito? Thanks for bringing Mr. Marshmallow to me. Being holed up in one place for the last 2 weeks has been a bit taxing. You know, I remember he loves fresh fish. Fresh fish, huh? Sachiko certainly does have eccentric ideas. Kazu, go pick up some sashimi. Right away, boss. Whew, boy. We're gonna leave and go to Shinjuku. Run, 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 run. Do I dare enter the bar and cause a scene? Sanity -3, professionalism +27, investigation +73, neurosis -30. I'll risk it. Nope, nothing to talk with, apparently. Huh, it worked. Looks like Kasumi's tip wasn't a lie. Oh, excuse me. What a stench. Sparkle! How you doing? I know that smell. Anyone who's worked homicide long enough knows it. Oh, no! No! Not a sanity -1! Ugh. The word ruby is written in blood on the wall. I'm probably gonna take a sanity hit for this one. This is the source of the smell, alright. The body's in pretty bad shape. Whoever did it took the time to mutilate the corpse. The internal organs have been disturbed. Maybe removed? What's this? There's a paper bag with the name Higashi written on it. Did Rina do this? Yeah, sanity -10. I knew that was gonna happen. I'm at -14 for my sanity, but I'm still considered stable. Nothing changed, just a door. Nothing to see here. Where's that noise coming from? Ah, no. Never trust a moving background PNG of a door. Yes, I'm trying to be as funny as possible because I'm already getting that knot in the back of my neck. Itachi, been a while. How you doing? No, like literally, I feel a whole crapload of tension at the base of my, it's in the back of my neck. It sounds like something is trying to escape from the inside. The rattling stopped. Why? Time to take another big effing hit to the sanity meter, probably. Not what I was expecting. Not in the slightest. Shots of various girls, all of them taken in this room. They don't look like professional headshots an agency would take. So, Itachi, I have been playing for about... This is my 6th session playing it on live. This is Tokyo Dark Remembrance, a psychological horror point-and-click adventure game in the style of... Well... kind of says what it is on the tin. It's very inspired by Square Enix JRPG art from the, I want to say 2000s? But yeah, this is a chance for me to break out the Let's Badly voice act skills again. They all look so sad and young. We got a pretty good idea what these pictures were used for, and the types of people they might have been sent to. Oh yeah, this is the Switch version. I backed this on Kickstarter forever ago, and I have the original Steam version that unfortunately doesn't really work on my Steam Deck, so I can't broadcast it easily. And besides, this is the enhanced version that has more content. Rena, so it's true. To think that you're being kept in a place like this. What happened to you? Huh, something's happening.
You're back early.
Ah, shoot. I got the tingles again. Also, ignore the AI in my chat. Wait, Dino Blade? Okay, I'm pausing for a second to look up what the hell Dino Blade is. Oh, it's a Soul-Slight where you get to be a Spinosaurus? I mean, I do like certain Souls-Lights. You know what? I'll add this one to my wish list. Anyway, back to focusing on the game. Yeah, I don't feel well. I think I'll go to bed early tonight. Ruby, don't ignore me. Lately, it's been the same excuse as over and over. I don't know what you're talking about. Ruby, my sweet little Ruby. You think because that one song was a hit you can just stop working? That money's all gone, sweetheart. We spent it all trying to get you a record deal. Don't you think it's unfair to eat my food and stay here for free without doing any work? Ruby, hey, stop crying. I am intensely creeped out saying these words. I apologize for the content. Stop crying. I'm talking to you. Please, I didn't mean it. I'll do another song. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I don't want to. That's exactly why I'm setting up all these meetings for you. You make the right impression with these guys and they'll take you places. Speaking of which, I got a call a little while ago from Masa. Know what he told me? Oh yeah, Sanity is about to take a hit, Sparkles. He told me you were being a little disagreeable with him last night at his place. Hang on, Masa. I know the name Masa from a different point in the game. I can't remember who it is. And I'm not going to look it up on the wiki because I don't know if there's a proper wiki for this game. You know that he's one of our best clients, don't you? The things he can do for you girls is, well, I shouldn't even need to tell you. I sent you to him because he said there was something special about you. In fact, he said out of all the girls here, he particularly wanted to meet you. I did you a big favor by making that happen. Then you repay me? Repay my generosity by crying and telling me you don't feel well? Or whatever excuse you come up with next. I'm disgusted. Part of me wants to quit the game out of principle, but show must go on. I couldn't. He tried to. I don't care what he tried to do. You should have let him. When I took you in, you were a vulnerable tiny girl who was failing school, but I saw your potential. I could already tell how pretty you'd be when you're older. Ugh! That's... this one's definitely not going to fly by the censorship algorithm, probably. That's all those men care about, how I look. So what? You think I took you in because of how smart you were? You're an idol. You're supposed to be looked at. Most men would fall over themselves to meet a pretty girl like you. But you ruin it for everyone when you sit there crying. I need to take a drink of my ginger ale after every time this guy talks. What are you doing?
I'm sick of looking like an idiot, Ruby. You made me do this. I got an investigation +5? I thought we were taking hits to sanity! Wildly uncomfortable. And I want to know what's up with the covered stuff in the background. I hope I don't get copyright struck for this. I'm keeping it going just in case if there's something important in the background. Okay, I think there's nothing. I think it just loops. Okay, I'm convinced it loops. Where's the noise coming from? Another effing door with the shaky background. The noise stopped. Oh. Oh no. Damn it, Ruby. I can't stand to see you like this. You're not gonna feel better staying cooped up in here. Listen, I got you that photo shoot lined up tomorrow. The one with Masa. Are you even listening?
Don't make me go back. I don't want to go out. Let me stay here.
What's wrong with you?
Please. Please don't make me. I'm afraid to go.
Far as I can tell, all you're afraid of is success. I've fallen over myself to make you a star, but you'll never get away if you're going to lock yourself away. What? You're not going to say anything? You can't treat me this way. I gave you your name, your music, and damn near everything else. Oh, but you think you're special, right? Let me break it to you, honey. You're not. There are loads of other girls in this business just like you, and they do what they have to without complaining about it. I hate it. They understand how important it is to keep clients happy, and I'm sorry it's not all butterflies and flowers, but you're not some naive little girl anymore. You're a woman now. Hey, Earth to Ruby, I'm trying to give you some advice here, and you're not even listening.
Reina. My name's Reina.
What did you just say? Reina? Who's that? Oh yeah, that was the name of some pathetic little foster girl I picked up. You know, If I ever did voice acting, I think I'd do pretty good villain work, but I don't know if I could stomach it. Bleh. You want to go back to being her? Just say the word and I'll throw you out there myself. If you think you got it so bad now, let's count the seconds between you hitting those streets and you ended up back in foster care or dead in some gutter. Not so talkative now, are we, Raina? Or is it Ruby, the girl who was successful, the girl who could make it, and if she would just do what she was told? Sorry. I'm sorry. I lost my temper. You gotta see things my way. You were special. You know that? I see. I saw so much potential in you. Such a beautiful young girl. I wanted to raise you up and show you what life could be. Then you reject me and everything I can offer you. It's a damn shame. You're still pretty, Ruby. So pretty. But not when you mope around. Look, I get it. You're a teenager. And you want to cry it out, right? Fine. But when you're done with that, you're going back out there. You think I want to send you to all these little meetings with Masa and guys like him? I'd rather you were successful so we didn't have to do that. I'm on your side. If you'd work harder, you wouldn't have to do things like that. Stop. Stop crying. You're not a child anymore.
I just want to go home.
Home? Where do you think you are? You are home. This is as good as it's going to get for a girl like you. Tomorrow, you're going to go with Masa and do whatever he tells you to do. You'll stop this crying, and you'll start making some money. Maybe... Oh, excuse me. Maybe it was a mistake to think up you were being... Words! I'm good at them, sometimes. Maybe it was a mistake to think you'd end up being special. Turns out you're just another disappointment. I ain't saying that line. I'll do a lot of things when I'm doing my stupid voice acting for a Let's Play, but I'm not saying that line. I hope you all understand about that.
There's something laying on the mattress. It's a newspaper article dated October 24th, 2004. The article's title, One Hit Wonder Ruby Commits Suicide. That can't be. That was over 10 years ago. Her real name was withheld from the press, but her picture is there. According to the article, Higashi went to her room and found it locked. He called her, but she didn't answer. I thought she must have been tired, he said. She'd been working hard on a new song. He only forced the door when he noticed the smell, and then he found her hanging from the rafters. She'd hung herself almost 2 days before. Probably in this room. There's more. The Mr. and Mrs. Higashi had adopted her years before. Ruby was not made to work and loved being an idol more than anything in the world.
The level of uncomfortable I feel because I know about some of the dark inside secrets of the Japanese idol industry. Not happy. Especially what's currently going on with the whole Goju unicorn fiasco. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry.
Her song Look For Me will go on sale again this month, with all proceeds going to various suicide prevention charities. I've heard enough. The sadness in this room. That's in this room is the same awful feeling I felt in the sewers. Is it Reina's? Is this what I was supposed to see? I feel sick. That monster, how many girls did Higashi pass around and abuse before she murdered him?
You know, I don't want to know. I actually don't. I am woefully uncomfortable with all of that I've done.
And Reina. She looked the same as she does now, 16 years old, a child. Higashi had her locked up and she tried to take back control the only way she thought she could, except she came back. And all that pain and suffering came back with her when I was in that room. I could feel it like it was my own. And that's not the first time I felt it. The dark was seeped in it. As soon as I realized it, it was like the air changed. And I can sense a pulse now, like a heartbeat following me, but it's not enough. The mask could help me find the door, and I can feel the dark, but the path still isn't open to me. What am I missing? My gut tells me it has to do with the common Kai, and the only one alive who knows about it is the old Kawana woman. She has to tell me what happened.
That is the emptiest the map has looked in a long time. I'm gonna pass the house. Wait. Okay. I'm almost at, like... I don't know how high my investigation can go in this game, actually.
You! I told you to stay away from my family!
I actually cannot remember the voice I used for her.
Don't drag my grandchild into this anymore. You already have. Stay back.
I have questions about the common Kai, the group your daughter and son-in-law were a part of. You're the only one alive who'd remember.
Common Kai? I don't know anything about it. Leave me alone.
Grandma, enough. Listen to yourself. Do you realize you're lying? Do you even realize you're lying anymore?
I am going to be going through a lot of this ginger ale during this scene. I can already feel it.
Takashi told us everything. And you, Ito, just because this investigation's important to you, doesn't give you the right to barge in here. Why, your grandmother and I need to talk. If it upsets you, maybe you should go. No, I'm not going anywhere. This is the house I grew up in. It's as much as mine as it is Grandma's. If you have something to say, you can say it in front of me. Just a little while ago, I found out my parents died in some cult, and no one even knows why. You think hearing that was easy for me? I want to help you, Ito, but all the deceit and lies are starting to hurt people. What I'm chasing is just so much worse. Tell that to the poor man in the station. He's in the hospital now, terrified out of his wits. People aren't here to be used for information and then thrown away while you move on. They have lives too. And bringing up the past can hurt. Surely you of all people understand that. I do, but ignoring the past will make it go away, and there's unfinished business for the common Kai that needs to be taken care of. But what's left to take care of, to talk about? Everyone's dead, right?
Bye. I promise I'll talk to you about all this later. For now, let me the detective talk. Go on. You were cooking us dinner, weren't you?
Alright, we'll talk about it later. But I'll be in the other room if you need me.
So, you found me out. Now that mine knows, I suppose there's no point in keeping it a secret any longer. The truth is, my daughter never would have joined the common kind if it weren't for me. I convinced her and her husband to join. I was already a member. At the time I joined, my husband had left me. I'd lost my job, suddenly leaving me a single, unemployed mother who could barely support her daughter. That's when Tokimasa found me and told me that society had stigmatized and shunned me was a fiction. A great machine to be fought, and my very soul was at stake. Of course, he used me as he did everyone else. I desperately wanted to hear that my struggles weren't my fault. The common kind stole everything from me. My youth, my mind, and then my child.
Then one day in 1996 they all died. The cause of death was buried and no autopsies were performed. Or if they were hidden. Why?
And it's simple. Government didn't care about some dead cultists in the woods and covered it up so the papers wouldn't sensationalize their deaths.
That's it? After everything I found, you expect me to believe that? 12 people died that day and no one knows why. What happened? Tell me the truth.
You want to know what happened so badly? Fine, I'll tell you. They died for nothing, following in the footsteps of a madman who believed life was an illusion. As word of other compounds and groups being raided spread, Tokimasa began warning us that the end was near. He believed the world was collapsing and it was time for him and his followers to abandon the flesh and find purity among the gods. My Emiko, she didn't die for some conspiracy. She chose death because she no longer had an anchor to reality, and it was my fault. Beyond that, I don't know what happened to them.
Oh, you do know something. It's in that report. It says that after the officers cleared the bodies, they found the mask. The same one you handed to me 6 months ago.
That's... Tokimasa always kept it to himself, saying it granted him sight into the realm of the kami. I needed it. You don't understand. It allows us to see strange things in people who are gone. The guru was a fool, a fake, but the mask was real.
There was a rumor that the cult members were killed by one of their own. Surely you didn't.
No, you don't understand. I would never kill my own child. I didn't take the mask. It was given to me. One day, a man, some journalist or such, showed up at my door carrying the mask. I couldn't believe it. I begged him for it, and he stood there smiling at me. His eyes were like none I'd ever seen. It was strange. All I wanted in exchange for the mask was a picture of Emiko. When I joined the cult, I was forced to give up my possessions, and only had one left. But I gave it to him nevertheless. I thought if I had the mask, I could find her, that maybe she would forgive me. As soon as I had it in my hands, my mind opened. I could hear her voice.
So you went into the sewers, chasing after her, thinking you could save her?
Takashi told you that as well, didn't he? Yes, it's true. Emiko was crying out to me, begging me to find her, to free her from a dark place. I would have given anything to hold her in my arms again, and plead for her forgiveness, so I don't care if you believe me or not.
Just like Kazuki was calling out to me.
Oh boy.
I do believe you are probably some of the few people left alive who know what this mask is capable of. If you really thought it'd help you find her, then why do you give it to me?
Because I was wrong. At first, I only followed whispers, and I found myself in a strange labyrinth, chasing after her shade. The days brought together, I lost track of my grandchildren, of the shrine. It was an illusion. No matter how hard I tried, I never found her. I only became more and more disconnected from the world around me. I descended into madness. I was being used again, just as Tokimasa had been used so many years before. I tried getting rid of it, throwing it away, burning it. None of it worked. It always came back. And when I did, the visions and whispers only got worse. So I put it out of my mind and tried as best as I could to live a life of solitude and ignored the screams of my daughter. Then you came. And when you did, the mask was screaming out in voices I'd never heard before. I thought it was a sign, so I gave it to you. I didn't even have time to breathe a sigh of relief before I heard a gunshot ring out. No one else ran. I think I was the only one who knew that sound for what it was. I thought the mask was punishing me once again by taking Maya away from me. Instead, it had passed tragedy onto another. I'm sorry. Perhaps the knowledge of the mask should die with us. There's one other person that knows about the mask. A girl named Rena. Does that name mean anything to you? No. I don't know anybody by that name. Do you expect me to know everyone who's been touched by the mask?
No. But you were involved with a group that worshipped it. Are you sure you're telling me everything?
Yes. What good will accusing an old woman do? Unless you're chasing someone too. That must be it. Maya told me you lost someone. Your partner in the police. Is that right? If I'm right, then I suggest you stop your search. The place I was shown by the mask was not meant for the living. I barely escaped with my life. Stop while your mind and body remain intact. What if I told you there was another option?
What other option?
In the months since I met you, I've had time to examine the ancient texts in this shrine. When the mask got further away, it loosened its grip on my mind. I knew it would someday make its way back to me, and so I became determined to find a way to protect myself and my grandchildren from its influence. The darkness of the common Kai and their ritual object are but manipulations used to sever our connection. What is truly divine, the mask breeds darkness. Dark forces can invade all manner of living and non-living things, driving them to violence or death. That which is evil cannot be used or tolerated. It must be destroyed. It is the only way to save us from its grip.
Now, here I was thinking she was going to give us The Ring plot and tell us to pass it on to somebody else who has experienced tragedy, which would have been sick if we were able to give it to a truly, truly evil person.
Destroy the mask? Thought you just said it couldn't be done.
Not physically.
Grandma, is everything all right? I overheard you talking about that mask again.
Yes, dear, but you needn't worry. In fact, it's good you're here, as this talk involves you. You've trained in exorcism and purification rituals for some time, haven't you? Such a ritual could purify the mask and turn it into a mere piece of wood, given we gather the right materials, of course. I can tell from the look in your eyes that you think me to be senile, but I'm quite serious. Even modern rituals have ancient roots, and with enough conviction, they are still capable of great power. Before, I was content to die as long as the mask didn't hurt my children, as I was too feeble to do what was necessary myself. But now, seeing you here, I see a second chance to do what is right. If you truly do know what the mask is, then you must help me destroy it.
Slow down. I didn't come here to be involved in a ritual or exorcism or whatever you call it. I only want the truth about the common Kai, which you still haven't given me.
You're a stubborn one, aren't you? So be it. I can see there's only one way to change your mind. The only trace of what happened that day would be at the Common Kai compound itself. The records of its location are lost and were never made public, but I know where it is.
What's the catch?
Go there, search for your truth, see what worshipping the mask has wrought. When you return, you'll help me destroy it.
What makes you so confident I'll change my mind?
I went back once, years ago. In all honesty, I'm not sure why. Perhaps to remind myself of my sins.
Anubis! It's been a while. How you doing? Thank you for the dolphin.
What I saw and felt in that place was tainted by darkness and death. There's two things that all the mask will bring you. There is something else.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
The heavy, unnatural air I felt when I returned to the compound. Out of the same stench, the same quality of the tunnels where I searched for Emiko.
Well, I appreciate it, Anubis. You have a good night, I guess. If you're on your way out. I don't know where I went with that. My brain hurts.
Sounds like superstition to me, so what exactly is it that you want in exchange for the information?
I believe that the energies of the mask in that place are linked. I want to bring something back from there. Anything. It might help in the ritual. Looking for the truth will not bring you peace, Detective. Purifying the mask very well might.
Well, I hope you have a good one too, Anubis. How you doing, Nick?
Remember that. The compound is in the forest of Okigahara.
Took me a moment, but I got it. Wait, hang on. I've been summoned. Oh no. My friend Olivia has been, quote, lost in the time stream for... my friend Olivia has been, quote, lost in the time stream for a couple of days. Long story short, they had a minor divergent episode, and they need some minor comfort. So I've summoned the chat to help them the best I can, or at the very least, the chat's already doing that without my involvement.
Okigahara? Hey, that's the suicide forest.
What a dreadful name, though I suppose those woods have seen their fair share of tragedy and death.
Nito, you can't just go charging in there. It's dangerous. What if you get lost? GPS doesn't work in there, and I've heard even compasses won't point north.
Well, that is indeed a very spooky supernatural thing.
Not only that, but, well, a lot of people go there to die, and I don't think you should go. If you do keep talking about the mask like it's some sort of evil spirit causing you pain, but I think the pain you're feeling isn't caused by a mask. It's just you. So many nights after that girl died in the shrine, I had nightmares. Every corner I went around, I thought I'd see her there. It wasn't a ritual or a charm that made me better. I just stopped listening to fear. I confronted it. When you took me to see Takashi, that was the first time I'd left Kamakura since April. It's embarrassing to admit it, but I was scared. And yeah, Takashi was telling me all this stuff about Mom and Dad was scary, but it was the truth. I wasn't hiding from some demon I'd invented myself. Anyway, I know you might not listen to me, but I don't think you should put yourself in danger just so you can keep chasing your demons. Maybe you're right, but some demons have a way of spreading to others. Seeing the Kamikai compound is something I have to do. Well, it's your choice, but Ogigihara is huge. How are you going to find one compound? Mine makes a good point. It's been a long time. Are you sure you remember where it is?
Oh, of course I do. I know what you too much think of me, but I'm not senile. It's a hideaway from the bus stop on the outskirts of Narashawa. We used to go into town occasionally for supplies. Several miles from the bus stop, there's a clearing and a path used time to time by the Forest Service. I'll draw you a map before you leave. It continues for quite some time, and eventually it'll be blocked off. Keep going forward and don't turn back or leave the path. The forest can play tricks on you.
Supposing the path is still there, it seems pretty incredible to me that the compound would have been left alone all these years.
It still stands. After all, why would they bother to go and dismantle it? Go, search for whatever truth you think you'll find. But be careful, detective. Do what must be done, then leave. Staying there is dangerous. I hope that once you enter that place and feel the energy I did, you'll have the sense to see what I never could. You'll understand, don't you? The mask must be purified. Another 5 points to our investigation, and I believe we're going to go minus 20 insanity. That's my prediction. I will say I understand. Okay, so me as a person would say I understand. Me as Ito would say it depends on what I find. Don't be a fool. Finding out what happened on that day will change nothing. You're being haunted by your past, chasing phantoms as I once did. When you enter those dark places, you leave places behind. Pieces behind. I'm senile. Purify it. Stop this while you're still whole. I'll begin preparations for the ceremony regardless. Mai, see her out.
She's never said anything like that to me before. I must have really scared her. Listen, I'll help with this ritual because I think it will help Grandma get better. But don't get yourself killed. I know when you were I'm probably just a kid, but I know how much it hurts to want the truth. Takashi obsessed over the past, and I was miserable not knowing. Grandma almost went insane on top of that. Grandma said it herself. You're still young, so you should forget all about this and start over. And you might not want to hear this, but listening to you two talk about the masks and spirits, well, you sounded like that girl at the shrine. It scares me, and it should scare you too. Take care of yourself, Ito.
Whew. Oh boy. That is heavy, heavy stuff.
Alright. I have given my words of encouragement to Olivia, and I am going to focus on this for a while. Better known as the despite its nickname, the volcanic earth it grows on makes the forest beautiful and green. Every year, however, large numbers of people wander in intending to be their final resting place. Occasionally, authorities have to comb through it for new bodies. Finally, this must be the path the old Kawana woman was talking about. If the story was true, all I need to do is follow to find the common Kaizo compound. Let's hope it's that simple. No time to sit here and think it through. I need to get out of these woods before nightfall. Keep going. Okay. These statues covered in moss and undergrowth, it looks like one is missing. Depictions of an Ojizu-sama. It's said that praying to these statues can help guide the souls of children who died young. They look so old and forgotten, it's kinda sad to see them abandoned like this. How could these statues help anyone out in such a dark place? Speaking of dark places, I must verify my live stream again. Oh, boy. Right, I have to back out. Oh, dear Gord. Hopefully it shows up correctly on camera, but the background is super fuzzy now. Help, I'm in danger. Reina, what is she doing here? Huh? Where am I? No, anywhere but here. I don't want to remember this. Why now? Ayami, why did you come here? You've left me to die again, haven't you? It was your fault this happened to me. You're so selfish. You never cared about what happens to anyone but yourself. People who get hurt along the way are just collateral damage. It's all about you and what you want. You. You're not looking for me. You only want to hurt the girl, to hurt the old woman, to see everyone who gets in your way suffer. No, that's not true. I would have never done anything to change what happened to you. Make it go away. I can't bear to look anymore. Stop. Make it stop. I don't want to remember. What a great idea. Remembering hurts, doesn't it? Let me take away all that pain. Let's forget together, Ayame-chan. I don't know. I'm back outside? I'm trapped on a puzzle, aren't I? Oh! I can see the bodies in the background.
An Oh Jesus on a statue. I feel a familiar presence as I pick it up.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, I'm completely floored. I'm sorry, I'm recovering from like a brain failure here. I wish I could, like, explain to you, like, I am beside myself right now with this. Okay. Jeez, the way you were sleeping, I thought you'd never wake up. Huh? Wait, where? Kazuki, thank goodness you're okay. I knew I'd find you. Hmm? Find me? What are you talking about? I haven't gone anywhere. I saw you, on the ground. Reina, she slit your throat. That must have been a hell of a nightmare you had. Nothing a good cup of coffee can't fix. Speaking of which, I fixed the coffee machine so you can officially file that case as closed. Hey, you okay? You look a little out of it. Take your time getting ready. I'll be in the other room. Yeah. Thanks, Kazuki. What is this? I was looking for something, wasn't I? Why can't I remember? My heart's beating a mile a minute. I can't shake this feeling of dread that's hanging in the air. This is real, right? I want it to be real. I keep nudging my camera by accident somehow. My stats are still my stats. Welcome back to the real world, sleepyhead. Huh, you're not dressed. You didn't forget about our picnic, did you? Picnic? We were gonna have a picnic in the park and see the cherry blossoms, remember? I know it's not exactly traditional, but I figured we could grab a pizza on the way over, too. Now I want pizza. I want therapy pizza for what this game is putting me through. It's an important time of the year, after all. Did you forget that too? Don't you remember when the cherry blossoms fell and you saved those 2 girls at the shrine? You're a hero. I'm in a fucking alternate timeline, aren't I? Saved? No, I'm no hero. She died. I killed her. She always was trying to stop me from... Kazuki, something doesn't feel right. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. That's not the right laugh. That should be. Of course it is. We're together. The sun's out. We've got Lady Fluff. I took a 5 to my sanity. Isn't this what you wanted? With your parents gone, Lady Fluff and I are the only family you got left. This is where you belong. And we love you, Ayame-chan. I've switched over my Gatorade. My ginger ale's gone. I'm woefully uncomfortable. That's why you'll come with us. Come on, we've got to get going. Go? Where are you taking me? Somewhere safe. Safe? Why? Where was I going? Where's the path? The path isn't for you. It leads to suffering. So let's leave the path and be happy. Forever. I've got that knot in the back of my neck again. Isn't this nice? We're all here like one big happy family. We don't need anyone else. We don't... Welcome to the Madness Mantra. It's better this way. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here where it's safe. Stay here and rot, Ayame. Kazuki, what's the matter with you? Nothing is the matter. We're exactly where we need to be. This is all so wonderful. I've taken you somewhere safe, just like I promised. Far away from places you don't belong. You'll stay here so you can't hurt anyone anymore. Free from all those pesky, painful memories. So let's forget together. Lie down here where it's comfortable and stay there forever and ever and ever. Yeah, it took me a moment to notice the background is changing. Well, not the bed. It's a multi-layer. I can't figure it out. I think we're about to be hung in a tree. No. Ignoring the pain won't make it go away. Kazuki wouldn't want me to forget. He'd tell me to keep going. I know this place. I've been here before. It's drenched in the same suffering as it was then. Reina, why did you take me here? That neck feeling again. Why won't you leave me alone? Why do you want to hurt me so badly? Why did you come here? Don't make me remember. Holy shit! Sanity -1. Stop! I've never felt Reina's presence so strongly before.
If I didn't come to my senses, I might have. Why now? What's in this forest she doesn't want me to see?
I am woefully uncomfortable now, and I hate it. Also, I was wrong. I've only taken -6 to my sanity so far, and I wasn't hanging from a tree.
The air completely changed when I placed the statue with the others. The forest doesn't seem so dark now, and I can see a clearing up ahead. Is it over? Reina, are you still here somewhere?
The children laughing was incredibly uncomfortable, but hey, we got his sanity back! I think. No, we lost one sanity and we gained an investigation. We have an investigation of 94 now. Jesus, that's awesome.
This must be it. The Kamunkai compound. I finally made it. Looking at it now, I can't help but feel underwhelmed. For all the secrecy, classified documents, and foreboding stories, all I see are drab gray structures in a forest clearing. But it's eerie. Now, for a decade ago, 12 people died here, and this compound was left standing as a grim reminder. It gives me the creeps, and I should find what I came here for, and get back before sundown. What was Rita trying so hard to prevent me from finding here?
I don't know. Well, either way, we've saved. The background is giving me very, very big creepy vibes, as in the background music.
I can't let my daughter be in the ritual.
That has to be Raina's mom.
That's not for you to decide. You know her importance. What the Guru says she can show us. But she's my daughter. Takemasa hasn't told us what he's going to do to her. She's our daughter, Hisako. What if it doesn't work like he says? She's so young. You doubt him? Now? It's because she's so young that she was chosen. Her mind's not stained by regret, sadness, or corruption. She's perfect. I know that, just... Then why hesitate? The Guru tells us we're approaching the moment that will bring us true peace. The culmination of everything we've worked for. Somehow your child is the focal point. He says she will be granted a sight even more profound than his own. She can lead us. I only want to make sure she's okay. He promised me she'd be safe, but now I'm not so sure. The Guru will make sure she's taken care of. She'll want for nothing to be blessed with a new sight. It's the only way. The world is on the brink of ruin and there's no time left. My own children will... Emiko, don't worry. They'll be safe. No, my own mother betrayed me. She's dragged my children away to die in filth. I'm sorry. I must be strong. Soon we'll have no more worries and transcend our flesh. You know, don't you? Saw you outside when you told us. Yes. All the things I studied. They were only ever used by corrupt people to control one another, to hurt one another. Soon we'll be free of all that. We'll escape the suffering of this world and be reborn. And it will be Reina who will show us the way. She'll be the bridge. You're right. I always knew she was special. Even when she was growing inside me, I could feel it. Promise me again. Promise me she'll be taken care of.
Investigation 99.
Mommy! Raina, where were you? I missed you. Shh, keep your voice down, sweetheart. I can't stay long.
Why not? Why don't you stay with me anymore?
Well, that's complicated. The Hero thinks it's best if we're apart for a while. He has big plans for us, and for you especially.
I can't keep it on yet.
Honey, it's not that simple.
Why not? Why won't they be together?
Because you're so pure and perfect. I know you love me, but I'm no good. If I stay with you, he says I'll corrupt you. But I'm so weak, I wanted to see you. It's our little secret, okay?
Okay, Mommy. Is it my fault you can't stay with me anymore?
Oh, Raina, no, of course not. It's me. You're going to be a big, important person someday. I can't hold you back. I know that doesn't make a whole lot of sense right now, but someday you'll understand. Tokimasa has big plans for you. He told me so himself. He said you're the key to everything, because you're so pure. Remember why we left the city? Because everyone's so mean and out for themselves. They're all stained by corruption, but not us. Not you, anyway.
I thought you said we were going home.
They can't. Tokimasa says there's a great machines done for, and all those corrupt people will kill each other in wars, and we'll be left. But you'll be there to guide them. Soon. You've been chosen by Tokimasa.
To die? I don't want anybody to die.
Yes, me neither, sweetie, but it's like I said. Tokimasa has figured out a new ritual and he'll be able to help everyone.
I don't understand. Why are you saying all of these weird things?
No, and it's not easy for me either. But it's not about what we want all the time. If you do this, it will help me. You want to help Mommy, don't you?
Yeah, I guess.
Exactly, so let's smile, okay? Hey, guess what?
What?
For the ritual, there's going to be a big celebration. Just for you. There'll be a big feast.
What's that mean?
It's a big meal where everyone gets to eat all the food they want. It's like a party. Doesn't that sound fun?
I guess so.
Then I can come and see you again.
Yeah, promise?
Yeah. Afterwards, we'll all go out together for the ritual.
Are you sure? I thought you said it was just me.
Like I said, sweetheart, you've been chosen. Tokimasa says you'll gain the sight to guide us to salvation.
Okay.
Hey, don't look so sad. You'll get me crying, and if you do... so you'll get me crying if you do. And you don't want to see Mommy cry, do you? I'm sorry.
No.
Good. Raina, I need you to listen to me now. Here, I want you to have this. It's Mommy's amulet. The one I've kept since I was little. I want you to have it for the ritual. When it starts, I want you to hold it and keep your eyes shut, okay? If you get scared, just hold it tight and think of me, okay?
But the amulet's yours. Don't you need it? What if something bad happens to you?
It's more important that you have it now. Promise me that you'll do what I asked?
I promise.
Let's make a pinky promise.
Okay.
And do you know what happens when you break a pinky promise, right?
Yeah, you said my pinky fell off.
Exactly. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? After tomorrow, things might be different. Maybe even a little scary, but it's not all bad. Man, Raina could not catch a break, could she? The most important thing is that Tokimasa told us we'll be together. I love you, Raina.
I love you too, Mommy.
I have maxed out my investigation. It cannot get any higher than this. What's up, Corbin? Alright, we've been live for about an hour, 25 minutes. We just saved from the autosave. I think I need to call it here. I'm starting to get very uncomfortable for multiple reasons. And I need a bit of a sanity check, to be perfectly honest. So, I'm gonna go now. We'll resume this soon. I don't know if we're getting close to the end, but I'm gonna see everyone next time.